You can't get back.
You know, another part about great teams is versatility, especially in today's game. You know, like, you know, in the old days, you know, you had much more of a roster constructed of 6 foot to 6'2" point guards, 7 foot centers, and power forwards. Now it's like we've kind of compressed all that, right? It's like as many wings, positionless.
Positionless.
You know, so you're talking IQ, you're talking guard multiple positions, you're talking guys that can play blender. You know, the versatility, like you said, to be able to make adjustments on the fly, to read and react. All these assets mean a lot in playoff basketball. And you talk a little bit about versatility and how that can change a series when it's like the last card to play.
And I think who've mastered that is over the last like 10 years is Golden State. And the main reason is because of Draymond Green. When we played them in 2015 in the finals, I believe they started the series off. I believe it was either Bogut or David Lee was starting at the center. You know, and you know, obviously we was out without Kevin Love, and unfortunately Kyrie got hurt in overtime of game 1.
Kevin had a concussion?
Kevin separated shoulder. Yep, and Kyrie dislocated his kneecap. But we ended up going up 2-1. And because of Draymond and because of Iguodala and because of Sean Livingston, it gave them the dynamic. In game 4, Draymond started at the 5, Iguodala started at the 4. We stayed pat with our lineup of, you know, Tristan and Timothy Mozgov, myself, J.R. Smith, and I believe Dellavedova. Matt Deli, and it changed the landscape of their team.
Right.
And it's still to this day, the versatility that Draymond allows Steve and that franchise to have, it makes them who they are. And obviously we know Steph does, you know, it goes back to Steph is gonna do what Steph does. You know, and I think that's what the game of basketball is, to be able to have that versatility. To be able to have 6, 7 guys that can play big or be able to switch out on guards, you know, having, you know, 6'5", 6'4", 6'8", 6'9" across the board to be able to make you so versatile that you always keep the defense or keep the other team at bay. Because there's some teams that just won't change, or they don't have the versatility package to be able to do it. You know, so that is huge.
Yeah, I mean, they traditionally